the self-proclaimed role model.
A proven role model.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring, representing Damage Control from San Jose, California, BECK.
The thing I love about BECK is every word she speaks, every action she takes just says, I'm better than you.
Well, she took the helm when she created Damage Control, and now an all-out assault on the women's division and the WWE fans.
I feel like Bayley's gone out of her way to show that she's on her own level now.
All great leaders lead by example. Bayley's demonstrating, and the rest of the world should be taking notes.
Well, if Bayley is such a great leader, tonight she's got a chance to actually back it up.
Everybody's excited for Bayley to compete here tonight. Well, except for Cole.
I love seeing her compete. I just can't stand it when she talks.
Every night is a perfect one to start a fight. She is as tough as they come.
From Dublin, Ireland.
Yeah, these days the outfits may be a little fancier, but the passion in Lynch remains the same.
Perhaps the most popular competitor in women's division history.
She is as tough as they come.
Yeah, Becky Lynch has had to overcome countless challenges in her career, both in and out of the ring.
You know, she's the first female competitor to hold 2 world titles at the same time.
Enter the Empress.
Nobody makes an entrance quite like ASKUA.
And from Osaka, Japan, ASKUA!
It always seems the higher the stakes, the more powerful the Empress becomes.
ASKUA is always on point. She can shut your lights out in the blink of an eye. And you've always got to be wary of the poison mist. Think of all the memorable clashes against Bayley, Charlotte Flair, and Becky Lynch, just to name a few.
Was invincible in NXT, every bit as dominant on Raw and SmackDown.
If you look deep into the eyes of ASKUA, you can almost see her demise. Already a first ballot Hall of Fame career, but her accolades keep on growing. Here comes the Glamazon, and she is always ready for war.
And from Buffalo, New York, the Glamazon, BECK Phoenix!
Years of devastation in the path of the Glamazon.
Yeah, BECK Phoenix actually derives tremendous pleasure from smashing humans into oblivion. Man, look at those piercing eyes. The Glamazon is on a seek and destroy mission tonight. Alexa Bliss is here.
One of the most accomplished competitors in the women's division.
And from Columbus, Ohio,
It seems like Alexa is back from the dark side, but she brought back a friend, Lily.
I wish she hadn't.
Oh, don't be jealous, Saxton. We know your favorite doll recently popped. We are seconds away from another moment of bliss.
Blissful for us, not for her opponent.
The EST is here. This is going to be good.
And from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair!
Hey, Bianca, make such a confident entrance.
Let's be honest, it's because Bianca Belair realizes exactly how great she is.
Corey, not just great, the greatest. Get it? Listen to this ovation. The WWE Universe loves cheering on the EST.
Well, come on. Her energy is just infectious. I see Graves even dancing over there.
I'm not sure I'd call that dancing.
She is a woman reborn in fire.
The longest reigning NXT UK Women's Champion looking to continue her dominance in WWE.
And from Glasgow, Scotland, ALBA FYRE!
Battle-tested, including reigns as NXT UK Women's Champion and NXT Tag Team Champion as well.
But we have only seen the beginning of how bright fire can burn.
Looks to scorch the earth of WWE and burn the women's division to the ground.
Her ancestors have demanded a sacrifice, and ALBA is more than happy to deliver. ALBA FYRE ready to inflict untold psychological torture and physical agony.
It would appear that the annihilation of the women's division is imminent.
She is the top gaijin of the women's division.
Blair Davenport ready to take down her next victim.
And their opponent, from Wellington, New Zealand, Blair Davenport!
Well, we know Blair Davenport has a boundless capacity for savagery, and I'm pretty sure it's about to be placed on display here tonight.
It'll be over soon, don't worry.
Here's a woman who has plans to send a message to the women's locker room every time she steps into the ring.
Yeah, hoping to strike fear in the hearts of the entire division, as she's done in the past.
Has been a master of mind games already, and she's only getting started. great.
You know, I have something I need to say about...
Shh, it's Chelsea.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, Chelsea Green.
You know, I'm not an advocate for asking to speak to the manager, but I have to admit, it has worked well for Chelsea Green.
Are you kidding me, Saxton? Championship gold, competing at WrestleMania, those are things that Chelsea earned. That she even had to politely ask for those opportunities is due to poor work of a substandard general manager.
Let's see if Chelsea gets her way tonight.
She always does.
The strongest woman in WWE history.
And from Redondo Beach, California, the ninth wonder of the world, CHYNA!
We are witnessing a one-woman evolution, unmatched in the history of this business.
A spectacle of a performer when she debuted and remains today. In fact, she gave me a wedgie.
That's why we put her in the Hall of Fame, Cole.
What a great moment.
There's no denying CHYNA has forged a legacy that stands the test of time.
Truly the ninth wonder of the world. The one and only Charlotte Flair.
Perhaps the greatest competitor in the history of the women's division.
And from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair!
A woman who helped usher in a genuine women's evolution in WWE alongside her fellow four horsewomen.
The most highly decorated female superstar in the history of WWE and a guaranteed future first ballot Hall of Famer.
Born into this business, the daughter of a two-time Hall of Famer, Charlotte was always destined for greatness, and she has definitely achieved it.
Hey, you can't deny the greatness of Charlotte Flair. She always finds a way to handle her business.
And she shows why she's the most ruthless and dominant woman in sports entertainment history.
Always guaranteed to have a vicious plan of attack.
Most are playing checkers, while the Queen is a grand master at chess.
CORA JADE is here.
Kendo stick in hand, ready for a fight.
And from Chicago, Illinois, CORA JADE!
As far as Cora is concerned, no one measures up to her. She's on another level. And you know what? I think she might be right.
She has a thorny and jealous attitude. That's for certain.
And she's always ready to pick a big fight.
Get ready to see the toughness of CORA JADE on full display.
Well, she showed up with a kendo stick, so we get it. She's tough.
She has gone from fabulous to untouchable.
She calls herself the most beautiful woman in all of WWE.
And from Staten Island, New York, the most beautiful woman in all of WWE, Carmella.
Well, she calls herself the most beautiful woman in all of WWE.
And Byron, I ask you, as they say on the internet, where's the lie? She has won the SmackDown Women's Championship, Money in the Bank, the WrestleMania Battle Royal, Mixed Match Challenge, the Women's Tag Team Championship. Shall I go on?
Okay, I have to admit, she truly is untouchable.
An absolutely cutthroat competitor. Here comes Dakota Kai.
Looking ready to assert her control.
And representing Damage Control from Auckland, New Zealand, Dakota Kai.
She's got a ruthless attitude, ruthless kicks, all in the name of Damage Control.
The captain of Team Kick is long gone. She is now the assassin of Damage Control.
Yeah, and the chip on her shoulder has grown even larger since coming back to WWE.
Mrs. Wrestling has returned.
And from Riverside, California, CANDICE LERAE.
One half of the WWE's resident power couple.
I'm not in the ring, Saxton.
A win here tonight will reestablish LERAE.
Well, you can tell that's in the forefront of her mind here tonight. Here comes Eve Torres.
And their opponent from Denver, Colorado, Eve Torres.
Don't get it twisted, Eve is more than looks. She holds a black belt in jiu-jitsu after training with the most notable family in all of mixed martial arts.
A tremendous competitor, Diva Search winner, multi-time women's champion.
Yeah, Torres is a woman to watch out for, but we also know she won't hesitate to manipulate the rule book.
Look, Eve knows when to work hard and when to work smart. Behold the modern-day witch.
Dawn gives me the creeps.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Glasgow, Scotland,
Isla Dawn approaches every match with zero fear because she's the one to be feared.
With her villainous intentions and mean streak, she's probably right about that.
This'll be a blowout.
We'll see if Isla Dawn's spells and spirits can get the job done tonight.
Ooh, you better be careful, Corey. She might just put a curse on you. Here comes the pit bull of the women's division.
And representing the Creed brothers from Knoxville, Tennessee, NILE.
You know, Nile's not the biggest woman around, but Nile has honed her body into a finely tuned weapon.
NILE definitely has that dog in her.
Almost unmatched tenacity and a deep desire to win.
I cannot wait to see NILE compete.
Here comes Indy Hartwell,
One of the toughest underdogs in the women's division.
And from Melbourne, Australia, Indy Hartwell.
Indy Hartwell has already had reigns with the NXT Tag Titles and the NXT Women's Championship.
Truly battle-tested. She's ready to continue that success on the main roster.
Would you say, Cole, that she's impressive?
Make way for the evil genius of the sky.
And an evil genius who is now in control.
And representing Damage Control from Tokyo, Japan, the WWE Women's Champion, Io Sky.
Io's not happy with merely defeating your opponent. She wants to be the cause of their downward spiral.
Io is done waiting for her opportunity. Now she's slaying whoever crosses her path and taking all the accolades in the process. A woman who calls Rey Mysterio her inspiration, she is well on her way to becoming the Rey of the women's division.
Well, Rey would never stoop to the levels Io Sky has to get to the top.
The self-proclaimed Hell's favorite harlot.
And you can see exactly why.
And from Atlanta, Georgia, Gigi Dolan.
She came up the hard way and has constantly faced adversity.
Worked hard for everything she has, and she's not going to stop now.
And the thing about Gigi is she is tenacious, sometimes even vicious when she's backed into a corner. Gigi Dolan has the ability to be pretty imaginative in the ring.
She says her creativity is how she expresses herself. Here comes a real menace in the women's division. Jacy Jayne.
And from Tampa, Florida, Jacy Jayne.
Jacy Jayne only looks out for herself. In fact, she proved it by viciously betraying past allies.
Not making any new friends around here. She thinks she's on a completely different level. Already so accomplished, I can't wait to see what Jacy does next.
Well, you won't have to wait much longer, Cole. Fallon Henley is ready to speak her mind and start some fights.
And from Chelsea, Michigan, Fallon Henley.
You have to be careful around Fallon Henley. She'll knock your teeth out and keep them as a souvenir.
You can feel Fallon's focus. She has an incredible intensity and is a one-woman ambush.
I've had the pleasure of calling a lot of Fallon Henley's matches, and I can tell you, she's a straight-up problem for any opponent. Here comes 5 feet of fun. Katana Chance.
And their opponent from Glen Ridge, New Jersey, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Katana Chance.
I'll give Chance this. She is a very, very hard worker who is always up for a challenge.
You know, she won tag team gold in NXT.
Yeah, but also still a threat in singles competition as well.
Gentlemen, you are looking at 10 pounds of dynamite in a 5-pound bag.
Explosive and energetic, Katana Chance is hard to control when she takes to the skies.
Oh my goodness, it's France's greatest export.
She's actually French-Canadian.
Same thing.
Oh, gosh.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, Maryse.
Maryse had one of the longest championship reigns of all time. An A-lister in her own right.
Why does Maryse always feel it's necessary to inform the world that they're not allowed in her personal space?
Because Maryse feels necessary to inform the entire world that they're not as good as she is.
Well, here's a humble attitude.
It's the sad facts of life, Saxton.
She has a very questionable attitude.
There's nothing to question, Byron.
Here comes the talented Maxine Dupree.
Michael, it's pronounced Dupree.
And representing the Alpha Academy from Phoenix, Arizona, Maxine Dupree.
Gorgeous looks, improving by leaps and bounds every match. Maxine has all the good Dupree genes.
Hey, question, whatever happened to Maxine's brother?
I heard he just disappeared into the night.
I have to admit, sometimes Maxine pulls off moves that leave me speechless.
Would you say that you've been shoosed?
I would not.
Oh, man.
one of the most popular competitors in the women's division.
From Elmwood Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan!
We used to think of Liv as an underdog, but her accolades now say otherwise.
Has been a tag team champion, a Money in the Bank winner, and a women's champ.
She is here to battle her heart out and have fun doing it.
Michin ready to bring a beatdown.
Now, she's still the head baddie in charge, but now she's also too sweet.
And representing the OC from Fontana, California, Michin!
Michin looking to throw down like the baddie she is.
Yeah, Michin has competed all over the world. You simply cannot discount her success thus far.
Michin ready to prove she belongs at the top of this division.
A major match ahead of her. She plans on proving exactly why she's worthy of big matches like these.
The high-flying Hall of Famer.
And from Sanford, North Carolina, LITA!
You know, so many of today's top women's stars say they were inspired by LITA. The likes of Becky Lynch, BYLEY, Liv Morgan.
Yeah, but LITA wants to be more than just an inspiration. LITA wants to remain a top WWE and prove she is still at the top of her game.
Villains beware. It's Mighty Molly.
And from parts unknown, Mighty Molly!
Straight out of the comic book.
Let's go! Let's go!
Mighty Molly, much more than a sidekick.
You're right, Michael. She's the hero that the women's division needs. A highly impressive aerialist, Kayden Carter.
This is going to be good.
And from the Philippines, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Kayden Carter!
A championship-winning college basketball standout, a bona fide athlete, and has continued her success in WWE.
Already has won the NXT Women's Tag titles, and I see plenty more success in her future.
Man, let's do this!
Carter getting the WWE Universe hyped, and I can't wait.
Oh, indeed, I believe a highlight reel performance is in order tonight.
Good golly, here comes the WWE Hall of Famer.
And their opponent from Forest Lake, Minnesota, Molly Holly!
a multiple-time women's champion, and also held the hardcore title. Perhaps the toughest woman in WWE history, and she's got the Hall of Fame ring to prove it.
A dominant force in the women's division.
Absolute sheer aggression.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Ayrshire, Scotland, Piper Niven!
No nonsense, no more gimmicks, just Piper Niven.
And all she wants to do is drop the competition.
That was decent, Corey.
I have my moments. Niven looks ready to knock out anybody in the women's division.
Here comes Raquel.
And from Rio Grande Valley, Texas, RAQUEL.
Think about the incredible resume of Raquel Rodriguez. In her first 3 years, she's been an NXT Women's Tag Team Champion, a Dusty Rhodes Classic winner, an NXT Women's Champion, and a WWE Women's Tag Team Champion.
Raquel has more muscles in her back alone than Saxton does in his whole body.
Excuse me?
I mean, is he wrong?
I just worked out.
One of the best women's strikers in WWE, Nikita Lyons.
And from Las Vegas, Nevada, Nikita Lyons!
Built like a tank, but moves like a cat.
If Nikita is a tank, she's certainly an aerodynamic tank.
Ladies and gentlemen, mommy's home.
Here comes Rhea Ripley.
And representing the Judgment Day from Adelaide, Australia, the WWE Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley!
Ripley may just be one of the most intimidating presences WWE has ever experienced in either division. She strikes pure, unbridled fear straight into the hearts of her opposition.
Yeah, it's almost impossible not to second-guess yourself when you're taking on Rhea Ripley. She can just seem unstoppable at times.
I think Ripley has done all she can to cultivate the aura of fear. There's a mental aspect to her game that you can't overlook.
Rhea Ripley is ready for the nightmare to begin.
Here comes everyone's favorite bundle of insanity.
And from Glasgow, Scotland, Nikki Cross!
Multiple tag titles, a Money in the Bank winner, a women's championship reign. There is a definite method to the madness of Nikki. There's so many accolades in Nikki's career. She was even the final 24/7 champion after throwing the title in the trash.
Well, the last woman to throw a title in the trash made it to the Hall of Fame, so maybe there's a method to Nikki's madness.
Here comes the prodigy, Roxanne Perez.
And from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez!
Before she turned 21 years old, she had already won the first ever NXT Women's Breakout Tournament and the NXT Women's Tag Team titles.
And she has a bright, bright future.
Perez is so beloved because she works relentlessly to make her dreams come true.
There is no quit in this young woman, just endless fight. One of the greatest women to ever step in the ring, Natalya.
And from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya!
Carrying on the legacy of the legendary Hart family in sports entertainment, Natalya always ready to handle things inside the ring.
Natalya has a great mixture of mat wrestling skill as well as pure power.
The Queen of Hearts is about to hold court. Enchanting, bewitching, magnetic. Here she comes.
The sinister Scarlet.
Don't judge a book by its cover. Scarlet is second fiddle to no one, and she is just as dangerous in the ring as she is out of it.
The time for mind games is over. It's time for Scarlett to cause some physical damage.
The weapon of mass seduction is here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Baltimore, Maryland, Stacy Keibler!
The longest legs in WWE. Those kicks hurt.
Hey guys, I think Stacy just smiled at me.
She was looking at herself in the reflection on top of your head.
Always put smiles on the faces of the WWE Universe.
Yeah, Cole, but I can guarantee her opponent won't be smiling tonight. Saxton, speaking of, can you quit grinning? You look foolish.
I can't help it, Corey. You are looking at a woman on a mission.
From Greenwich, Connecticut,
Here she is, the one true architect of the women's evolution.
Well, if Stephanie McMahon doesn't feel like she's earned the respect of the superstars around her, there's one guarantee: she'll beat the respect out of them.
A true quality of a great leader.
As tough in the ring as she is in the boardroom.
Hey, Stephanie.
Here comes the Pride Fighter.
And from Chemung, New Jersey, Sonya Deville!
Well, if you look up power hungry in the dictionary, I'm pretty sure you'll see Sonya Deville's picture.
All you need to know, Byron, is Sonya is here to take what she deserves and take it forcefully. She's a powerful striker with a very extensive mixed martial arts background.
Yeah, Sonya Deville never pulls her punches, but does like to pull strings behind the scenes.
Nah, been a recipe for success for her at times, though.
Tamina is here, and I think it's safe to say Tamina is angry.
Nobody's meaner than Tamina.
And from Pacific Islands, Tamina!
She is considered by many to be the gatekeeper in the women's division. A very difficult opponent to beat.
Well, Tamina's no gatekeeper, Saxton. With her power and aggression, she can contend for any title in the women's division.
She knows she deserves to be atop this division, and a win tonight will go a long way towards that.
I'm so excited because here comes the TCB tag.
And from Oakland, California, Shotzi!
Byron, one of the most unique women superstars in history, but she has quickly grown in popularity.
Yeah, and quickly earned success too, Michael. Shotzi's a former NXT Tag Team Champion and nearly defeated Ronda Rousey for the SmackDown Women's title. Hey guys, I've been practicing this. Let me know what you think.
That wouldn't have scared off a mailman.
Is she a rooster?
You don't get it.
The Welsh Dragon herself.
And from the Welsh Valleys, Tegan Knox.
Behind the smiles of Tegan Knox is a surprising toughness.
Yeah, what's impressive is that despite taking hits and suffering devastating injuries, they haven't discouraged Knox. I can tell Tegan is itching to start throwing some punches and kicks.
A true submission expert, the Queen of Spades.
And from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler.
A women's MMA pioneer. In fact, Shayna Baszler finished most of her matches by submission.
And those skills have translated to WWE Women's Division dominance. No stranger to championship gold, Baszler has to be eyeing this as an opportunity to raise her stock in WWE.
I fully believe that titles and wins are just bonuses for Shayna. What she really likes is the fight itself.
Here comes the heart of Chase U.
And their opponent, representing Chase University from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Thea Hale.
Having come straight out of high school to NXT, Thea has made it clear she doesn't want her youth to define her.
Yeah, Thea Hale wants to prove that she really is a grown woman who can hold her own.
And that means no more waiting, no more asking for permission. Time to stop being a student and start teaching lessons.
Thea Hale is a true ball of energy with endless potential.
She's been living up to that potential and is ready for the next level.
Well, time will tell if she's got the aggression to get there.
A competitor designed for comfort.
And has a unique mantra of eat, sleep, repeat.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Chinatown, New York, Wendy Choo.
Wendy Choo doesn't want to hide her uniqueness, so she chooses to embrace it.
Plans on waking up everyone to her potential.
I disagree. I'd say there's a 50-50 chance she sleepwalks through this one. We are about to see a martial arts masterpiece.
Both on the ramp and in the ring.
from Chongqing, China, Xia Li.
Xia Li, a standout competitor in the first two Mae Young Classic tournaments, but has evolved to an even more sinister and mysterious competitor.
Despite her darkness, Lee still seeks to provide justice in WWE.
One of the best strikers in the entire women's division.
No doubt an intimidating presence to deal with.
And Valhalla has only gotten more mysterious with her connection to the gods.
And representing the Viking Raiders, Valhalla!
A physical presence who has tapped into something feral and otherworldly.
Valhalla believes she is doing the gods' bidding and won't stop until she succeeds.
Born in the woods, raised in the mud, and now commanding the seas alongside the Viking Raiders. World-traveled, powerful, and emboldened by the gods. A dangerous combination of skills in a competitor.
But this isn't a competition for Valhalla. It's more like a hunt. Zelina might be little, but she is fierce.
And representing the LWO from Queens, New York, Zelina Vega!
Zelina, one of the smallest competitors with the biggest heart.
Yeah, now Zelina is sitting under the learning tree of Rey Mysterio and the rest of the LWO. Zelina really has a chance to break out even further.
Zelina looking to make the LWO and her family proud tonight.
On behalf of the entire WWE Universe, thank you, Trish.
Such a suck-up.
And from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Trish Stratus!
A multi-time women's champion, perhaps Trish's greatness can be fully appreciated by the fact that she left active competition for a generation and came back to WWE recently, still at the top of her game.
Well, then it's fitting that many of the women Stratus inspired are now in the sights of Trish as she seeks her spot back on top of WWE.
A woman who calls herself undeniable.
She certainly lived up to that moniker thus far.
And from Las Vegas, Nevada, Zoe Stark!
You know, Zoe Stark just oozes with confidence. She knows exactly how good she is.
And that's because Zoe refuses to conform to anybody else's ideas of what she is supposed to be. She calls herself undeniable. Well, it's time to prove it.
I have every bit of confidence that she will. Get your cameras ready. Tiffany Stratton is here.
Beauty, grace, athleticism, and skill. Tiffy has it all.
And from Prior Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton.
Stratton has an amazing gymnastics background. She even competed on the U.S. national team.
She sprang her way into WWE after that and has never looked back.
We've learned very quickly that it's always Tiffy time in WWE.